Hello, Happy New Year, Happy 2023 to everyone. I hope that your new year is off to a great start with some great momentum. And one of the reasons why I want to come do this video with you today is I want to talk about this new beginning, new year, goals, resolutions, energy that you see every coach and every person online making posts about. And you also see the people saying, if you don't do things differently this year, your year is going to be the same as last year, okay? But I want to go a little bit deeper than that with you today. I want to talk about the magic and the power and the momentum that comes with you not only looking at your desires and being clear about what you want and having a vision, and yes, create goals, make a vision board, create a blueprint and a flight plan. Yes, do all of that. But you also have to look at, because most of that stuff is conscious, you're consciously aware that you want X, Y, Z. You're consciously aware that you want to 10 times your revenue this year, or you want to increase your client capacity, or you want to get a promotion or go for another job, or you want to create a loving romantic relationship in your life this year. Whatever that thing is, or those things that you want that you didn't manifest in 2022 or before, that you want to manifest this year, you want to start seeing these things appear and manifest in your reality, then you have to look at, number one, if it hasn't shown up yet, then there's some part of you that either doesn't want it or the timing isn't right. Because you always get what you really want. It doesn't always show up in the way that you think it should show up or in the time frame that you want it to. That's how powerful you are, and we all are. We're all creating, co-creating and creating our reality. And so if something hasn't shown up and it's a deep-seated desire that you know that you want, let's just use a financial goal for right now, because I know a lot of people, regardless of whether you have a business or not, you're in that space of looking at wanting to create more abundance for yourself, more sales and revenue in your business, more clients. And so maybe it's a promotion or a bonus at work, or a job, an upward movement in a company for you. So there's that big part of you that knows that you want that you want you want more money, you want more resources, you want more enjoyment, you want more love, all of the stuff that you want. There's also a part of you, because of the polarity and the dualistic nature of human consciousness, where there's a, I want this, but there's a putting on the brakes. There's a, oh, I want this and I'm excited to have this, but oh, I'm really scared about this part. So for example, if you want a romantic partnership this year, you want to call in that soulmate or that twin flame or whatever, there's a burning part of you, a desire that wants that. But on the other side of actually getting that, there's the part of you that has to be more vulnerable, has to be more open, not sure what that would look like, and what if, I don't like the person, or what if the person is this, or what if I have to move, or what if, there's all these what ifs that come up. And so if you have a monetary goal, for example, let's say that you want to double or triple your income this year over last year, and that feels really aligned for you and something you're really excited about creating. On the other side of that, there's also the, oh, what if I have to pay more taxes now? What if that tripling of my income puts me in a higher tax bracket? How will I pay my taxes? I've always been used to like flying under the radar screen with the IRS, and now I'm going to be front and foremost. And what's that going to cause? And what am I going to have to hire, another person to manage my money for me? These are all things that start coming up, the what ifs and the worries and the doubts and the uncertainties. And what happens is when those start flaring up, or when they're running, usually this is what happens, they run unconsciously in your subconscious, the nervous system kicks in and starts seeing that new thing, even though consciously it's something that you want, as a threat, and it will hold it at bay, or it will put you in a state where you're not open to receive that. So here's what I would recommend while you're doing your visioning and your blueprints and you're making your goals. Also, with each goal that you write down below it the but, the what ifs, the I want this, but what if this happens? All the things that are maybe not the shiny happy things, they're not the things that you're really thinking about might happen. Write all of that out and just dump it out of your subconscious. Get it out on paper so that you can actually see the part of you that split energy. You're like, you're in but you're out. You want this but you also don't want it because of this. The universe cannot bring anything to you when you have split energy. So that is one thing that's going to move the needle the most for you in your goals, in your business, in your finances, in your love life, whatever that is this year, is to start to just look at the mechanics of how consciousness works and how our desires work. Because whenever there's a big, massive desire, there's also, from the ego perspective, a threat, because it requires a new circumstance. It requires a new version of yourself to receive that. It requires you being open enough to receive more and to receive what it is that you want. And so the nervous system is actually just here to protect you, to protect us, and to keep in mind that most people, the way that we're programmed, will do far more to avoid feeling pain than we will to pursue pleasure. So let's make this year, 2023, our year that we pursue our dreams and that we don't get caught up in the how and the should and the what ifs and the fear and the uncertainty. Because that stuff, if you don't acknowledge it and let it come up, and then take a look at the parts of you that still are not available to receive those things, you're not going to move very far. You're going to have some temporary success, and yes, you might make more money and you might start dating again, but your subconscious is going to kick in and start sabotaging or blocking you off or trying to prevent you or protect you from all of these new things that are coming in that feel uncomfortable. So discomfort is a good thing, and the more we can get used to feeling the discomfort that goes along with our desires, the more masterful you are going to be and I am going to be in manifesting more in a flow state and allowing ourselves to deal with this stuff as it comes up. So 2023 absolutely can, will be, and should be your best, most expansive, most prosperous, most loving, most enjoyable year ever. But you've got to do the work in looking at what's going on behind the scenes. That's one of the most powerful tools that I use in my integration of my coaching, my mentoring and healing business, is that I help my clients peer into the subconscious using subconscious techniques, theta healing, different visualization techniques that we go into the subconscious and look at what's under the surface and bring it up into the conscious where it can be dealt with, it can be acknowledged, and usually just acknowledging it or being aware that it's there and then allowing that charge that it holds on you to release is the first step in really creating rapid quantum results. So if you want to make 2023 your quantum leap year, I suggest you not only look at what you're conscious of, but you've got to look at what's unconscious, the part of you that wants it, but it's that but that is holding you back, and there is a way forward, and it is through it. It is looking at it, dealing with it, and clearing it out so that you can actually manifest what you want. All right, let me know if this resonates. Let me know what you're ready to release. Let me know what some of your 2023 goals, visions, and desires are for yourself in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, Remember to like and subscribe to my channel, Chad Welch Lifestyle. And if you're seeing this on Instagram or Facebook, please drop an emoji, drop a comment, say hello, let me know that you're there. And I look forward to connecting to you again really soon. Thanks a lot.